help the development, or the things that we can start working on changing or trying to do better? First one, thoughts. Thoughts are very important, because what do you think is what you act, and what you act is what is your structure, your personality. That is what you are. Your actions are what you are. So what you think is what you speak is what you act. So that is the reason thoughts are very, very primary thing that we have to work on. So what are you reading? Whom are you fantasizing? Very recently, I had happened to see this Bollywood movie called Urta Banjaba. So in that the protagonist is a great popular rap music. He's a singer. He's a singer, but he has this habit of taking drugs. Now, once happened that he has to spend time in a police station overnight, and there he meets very young fans of him, and they are so very big admirers of this person that they see him, and they say that after seeing you, we started making some new songs. We started singing. We started making new songs, and that conversation continues. And they say that after seeing you, we also started taking drugs, because we thought that taking drugs will bring good art in you, great art in you. So then he realizes that, okay, these people fantasize me. It's not only because of the great music I give. Now my personal behavior is also being admired. So unless I am correct, I cannot be a good role model to others. So whom are you role modeling? Whom are you fantasizing? It's not only their art or their work we will see. Several times we also try to grab some behavioral things, some communication things from them. So be very, very careful about the people whom you are fantasizing. And our habits are very small. But they define you. They define you. So what are you? What is your habit of about reading, watching, about reaching a place, about what are the actions that you repeat? What are the actions that you repeat? So habits are nothing but the actions that we repeat, because the more we repeat, then it becomes a constant action in our lifestyle, and that is nothing but a habit. So do you have a habit of rescheduling your works again and again? Whenever you think that, okay, I'll come here, or you have promised someone that I will do this, but you are not doing it. Again, you are asking them for more time, or you are asking them for another chance. You are asking them for telling them that I will do next time. Are you repeating this again and again? Then that becomes your habit. Then what happens? People lose a trust on you. Even though they assign a task for you, and they will have their own plan B, thinking that you will not be fulfilling this responsibility. That is how our habits will shape us, and that is how they will also create a social and interpersonal image of ours among others. And our behavior, how do we talk, how do we act, how do we react? Now, the biggest platform that everyone tries to show all their intellectual abilities is like social media. Everyone may agree this. Whatever happens, news or something what you agree, what you don't agree, for what you want to condemn, what you want to say that, yes, this I will not accept at all. All this, where are we showing? Just on our social media. Very recently, there was a study in psychology that this spotlight syndrome is what people have found. And I, as being a psychologist, we also get several times a few cases where people are very much worried or drawn into depression. Sometimes students, young children, are drawn into depression only because they find that they are not being given value by their peers and people surrounding them. So when we ask them that, how do you get a clue that you are not being valued? They say that I have uploaded my pic in Instagram. I have 3,000 followers, but yet it is more than 24 hours and I did not get even 1,000 likes. That is what they're complaining. So they say that I am not being valued anymore. I am not being liked by people because I have 3,000 followers and I don't have 1,000 likes on my picture. Either I am not looking good, I have become fat, or I did not wear the right dress, or my camera angle is not good, or something, etc., etc., etc. They find n number of reasons to just come to the conclusion that they are not being loved or they are not being valued. So how do you react when someone is in this situation and come up with this problem? Being a psychologist, I should not laugh, or I should not say that, okay, this is such a stupid thing that you are messing up your life, but yet I have to understand, empathize their thing, and I have to somehow help them and give my support system that they come out of this feeling. But yet I am telling that what are you interpreting things around you is what helps you to be a better person. Something which is it really significant? Is it not significant? Is it yet significant? But do you want to react on it or not? Do you want to react at, but do you want to take it personally on your emotional thing or not? Is again every time a choice. Is every time a choice. And how the way you want to be treated by yourself, by others. Are you treating the same to others? There is a wonderful line in the Bible. This is that don't do that to others which you don't want to happen to you. This is a wonderful life principle I have ever heard. Don't do that to others which you don't want to do. That's all. That's it. That's it. So what is your right behavior will be defined just by this one sentence. If you feel that someone talking to you, someone treating you this way is bad, then don't do that to others. That's all. That's the biggest, that's the right way to judge whether your behavior is right or not. And decisions. Yes, decisions, the way people take decisions will again bring up a lot of things among them. Like what are the factors that they are considering for decision making? Are they thinking only about themselves? Do they have a clarity about my decision? How will it affect all the other interdependent things, or even my own thing? The decision which I am taking, is it a momentary emotional action, or is it a solution for some other problem? What is happening? What way I am taking my decisions? Every small or big decision will have some or other effect. Sometimes short-term effect, sometimes long-term effect. So before taking the decision, how much did you think? There's a wonderful saying of Vivekananda. He says that intelligent people think and take decision, whereas people who don't have good brains will take decision and then think. Right? So that is how, if you want to be wise, if you want to be wise, think. The more you can analyze and then come to the decision. But if you just take the decision and then think that, oh, I have done this and what are happening, it's not a wiser form of yours. And the people with whom are you spending time with? We all know this quote. Tell me your 5 friends and I'll tell you what you are. The people whom we are spending time with, we definitely inculcate a lot of things with this common time spent. It doesn't mean that again friendship is all about again picking up only few people, thinking that yes, they are with our equal financial status, they are having our equal pace of dreams, or they are having these equal things, they are up to our level or not. No, that doesn't mean that with whom you are spending time will make you a better person. It's not like that. As again I told you that every person is unique, but what are we learning, what are we inculcating, what are we imbibing with this common time spent? Is it helping you to build yourself as a better person, or is it increasing your list of weaknesses? That's all is what we have to think about. Very simple, very simple. Just think that being with this person, am I developing some habits or behaviors, or adding on more items into my list of weaknesses, or spending time with this person is helping me to be more balanced, to be more emotionally we say satisfied, contented? Am I developing more hope about my life? Am I developing a positive attitude? Am I developing this acceptance, adaptability? What am I imbibing is what will tell you. You are your own judges. No one can tell you that spend time with these people. Now, I think that Sachin Tendulkar is a wonderful man. So even if I want, I cannot be good friend of his daughter. Right? There is no, we cannot select like this is the right person or perfect person. So let me go and spend time every day with them so that I can be a better person. It's not like that. So, but have different kinds of people around you. But yet, what are you learning from each other. When you know that some other person is going in a wrong way, it is better that you dissociate with this person and then go for a good person or better person, because you will definitely exchange a few things, whether they will take up something from you or not, but it is definite that you will take up something from them. And the last one is environment. So what are cultural, social and religious influences on you? Sorry, it's written in you. Cultural, social and religious influences on you. Yes, we are a country who has a lot of inclusion of spirituality and religious things into our every small and big task of our life. If not being a religious believer, at least spirituality is something that is imbibed in us right from our childhood. So we are not free from these forms of idealism, or from these forms of beliefs, core beliefs about some cultures, about some things to do that will give you at least a sentiment that this is good for us, or doing some things that again your sentiment will tell that it's wrong. So it's again up to them, up to every individual, whether you will follow it or not. It is completely an individual's decision whether to follow, believe this or not. It's completely a personal thing. Why I'm stressing this? Because when I say that it's a personal thing, it is the same for others also. So we should be, we will be happy and we'll be towards a right development when we can appreciate each other's beliefs about again constructing yourselves towards the positive side. If something, then we can just have a collaborative learning, collaborative existence with a lot of other things.